I apologize in advance if you hear weird noises in the background because my cats are running around like hooligans. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cheryl, and today I'm here to bring you my spoiler-free review for The Gentleman Guide. Today I'm here to bring you my spoiler-free review for The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzie Lee. Now, if you're on BookTube, you've probably seen this book because it is absolutely everywhere right now. With good reason. This book is absolutely fantastic. To preface this video, I gave this book a full 5 out of 5 stars. It has been quite a while since I've given a book a full 5 stars, so if you don't know, this book takes place in the 1700s. We follow Monty, who's going on his grand tour, which means he's touring all around the continental Europe, basically, and then when he gets home, he is going to take over the family estate. And the reason he's going on this grand tour is because he had just recently got kicked out of a very elite school in Britain, and his father is just fed up with him, has decided it is time for him to take responsibility, and so he's going on this grand tour to get more cultured, and then he's going to come home and just basically be the man of the house like he's supposed to be. And Monty is not happy about this. Monty is just, he wants to live life, he gambles all the time, he drinks all the time, he's enjoying life. And this book also follows his best friend Percy and his sister. Now, you don't get anything from their perspective, you only get to see them through their interactions with Monty, but they're still pretty prevalent throughout the story, and oh my gosh, I have just fallen in love with these characters. I really didn't like Monty when I first started reading this because he is kind of a jackass, but he grew on me, and his sister is probably my favorite character of the book because she is very strong-willed. She wants to go to school, but she wants to go to school to learn medicine and to be a doctor. But of course, when she wants to go to school, her dad instead decides that she's going to a finishing school. And she is like, I don't want to do that. I want to be a doctor. And so she's just so strong-willed and sarcastic and just is a fantastic character. There is also diverse representation in this. Monty is, so it is not given a name in the book, but it is very apparent that he likes to lay with both men and women. He says that explicitly in the book, and he recounts various encounters with both men and women that he has had. His best friend Percy is also mixed race, and it deals with him being darker skinned in the 1700s, the repercussions. It deals with his sister and the fact that she's a woman and the fact that she's expected to have a very minuscule role in the society, and just she is expected to bow to the whims of the men around her, basically. There is just so many different things it deals with. It also deals with alcoholism, depression, suicide. Those are all mentioned in this book. And there's just so much personal growth with these characters, especially with Monty. It is just fantastic. I absolutely adored it. Although I will say there were times where attitudes of the 1700s were expressed specifically towards other sexualities or towards darker skinned people that just were cringy and made me angry, but it was the attitude of that era. For her to not include that in the book would not have been accurate. But just keep that in mind, and like I said, I would put those few trigger warnings on it if you are... Can you not? If you are sensitive to those topics, I would keep that in mind before going into this. Overall, this book was fantastic. I absolutely adored it. I adored it a lot more than I expected to because, like I said, it's been a while since I've given a book 5 stars, and it's not a fantasy, and I very rarely give non-fantasy book 5 stars. It was great. If you haven't picked it up yet, I would highly recommend it. The hype is real. Just go ahead and do it. It is great. You will not regret it if this premise sounds interesting. So anyway, that is my spoiler-free review for The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Have you read this book? If so, let me know your thoughts down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!